Hi, it's Steve once again from the Life and Sad Ending channel. Today coming to you once again from an undisclosed location. Today we're going to talk about the famous TV and movie actor Michael Rennie.
Eric Alexander Rennie, better known as Michael Rennie, was born on August 25, 1909 in Bradford, West Yorkshire, England. Michael was educated at the Leys School, Cambridge. At the age of 26 in 1935, Rennie decided on a career in theater, eventually becoming a television and stage actor who had leading roles in several British and Hollywood films. In a career spanning more than 30 years, Rennie appeared in more than 50 films and in several American television series. Michael Rennie was 6 feet 4 inches tall and adopted a nearly perfect mid-Atlantic accent, which resulted in people thinking he was Canadian. Michael appeared in several British films before the war, including Secret Agent and Conquest of the Air in 1936, The Divorce of Lady X in 1938, and Turned Out Nice Again with George Formby in 1941, among others in mostly uncredited minor roles. Rennie joined the RAF in 1941, training as a fighter pilot in the U.S. While in Alabama for his advanced flight training, he was asked by fellow trainee Jack Morton what he did in civilian life. Rennie told Morton and the other pilots gathered around that he was a movie actor. They stared at him in disbelief, then broke out in laughter. A couple of nights later, Rennie and his classmates went into town to watch the movie Ships with Wings. Much to the surprise of those seated with him, Rennie appeared on the screen as Royal Navy pilot Lieutenant Maxwell. After the war, Rennie found more success in films like I'll Be Your Sweetheart and Caesar and Cleopatra, both in 1945. By 1950, Michael Rennie was signed to a contract with 20th Century Fox. After Claude Rains turned down the part, Rennie received a starring role in the film The Day the Earth Stood Still in 1951. Set in the Cold War during the early stages of the nuclear arms race, the film's storyline involves an alien visitor named Klaatu, who comes to Earth with a powerful robot named Gort to deliver an important message that will affect the entire world. This post-war science fiction film was Michael's most famous role and ensured that he would have a lasting impact on cinema.
Yes, The Day the Earth Stood Still was always one of my favorite sci-fi movies, in large part due to his appearance. He almost looked like he could be an alien. Is that safe? I don't think so.
Michael Rennie's other notable credits include appearances in the films Les Miserables and Five Fingers in 1952, The Robe as the Apostle Peter in 1953, and the sequel Demetrius and the Gladiators in 1954, Seven Cities of Gold in 1955, The Lost World in 1960, Mary Mary in 1963, and The Devil's Brigade in 1968, to name a few. On TV, he was seen in the series The Third Man, starring as Harry Lime, Route 66, Perry Mason, Bonanza, and as the villain Sandman on Batman, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Lost in Space, The Time Tunnel, and The Invaders. Rennie was married twice, first to Joan England from 1938 to 1945, then to actress Maggie McGrath from 1947 to 1960. They had a son named David. He also had a son named John Marshall, born in 1944, with his longtime friend and mistress, Renee Gilbert. A heavy smoker, Rennie had respiratory problems for many years.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Many of his later films had to be overdubbed due to his weak speaking voice. After leaving Hollywood, he traveled to his mother's home in Harrogate, Yorkshire. Sadly, it was there that he died suddenly of an aortic aneurysm on June 10, 1971. He was only 61 years old. He was cremated and his ashes were interred in Harlow Hill Cemetery, Harrogate. And remember his message and tell Gort, klaatu, barada, nikto.
I keep trying to signal Klaatu and Gort, but I think my batteries are dead. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time, unless I come to my own sad ending.